The Queensland election is on Saturday, 31st of October, and for many reasons it's unique for the Sunshine State. For starters, a record 12 political parties and 597 candidates are competing for Queenslanders' votes. It's also the first state election where 2 women are competing to become Premier. Labor has governed Queensland for 25 of the 31 years, and if Anastasia Palaszczuk is re-elected, she will become the first female party leader to win 3 elections. Liberal National Party leader Deb Frecklington, who has overcome a challenge within her own party, faces the difficult task of cutting through during COVID.
And I'm happy to provide the Leader of the Opposition Queensland's Economic Recovery Plan, Mr Speaker. Here it is.
From Labor, there were announcements about more funding for education and health and a commitment to introduce voluntary assisted dying legislation. The LNP Economic Plan includes a $300 rebate for motor car registration, a $1 billion road infrastructure fund, and its new Bradfield scheme to build a $15 billion dam in North Queensland. Queensland is littered with electorates on a knife edge, but the battle for Townsville is particularly unpredictable, with both sides struggling to get their heads around the strength of minor parties and preference flows. If the LNP wins all 3 of Labor's marginal seats in Townsville, Labor is in real danger of losing its majority.
If kids are on the street at midnight, there's got to be a problem at home. This isn't a blanket across the entire state. This is a trial in Townsville and Cairns that have a chronic crime problem.
Mostly one way, to the Liberals. According to the Electoral Commission Queensland, the party attracted nearly $500,000 in gifts in donations in just 5 days from October 12 to 16. It took Labor 3 weeks to record a similar amount. Labor goes into the 2020 election holding 48 of the 93 seats in the Legislative Assembly. Just 2 seats determine the Palaszczuk government's majority. Early voting means a delayed result. About 2 million Queenslanders are expected to cast their votes early in the upcoming state election due to coronavirus safety fears. Until Friday, October 30, voters can walk into one of 200 polling booths across the state to have their say in the future leader of the state. Back in 2017, the final declaration after Election Day took 13 days, and that was with 300,000 votes, not 2 million. A Newspulse survey published in The Australian last weekend put Labor ahead 52 to 48 on a 2-party preferred basis.